This is a deep dive podcast covering articles published on Ecogate's blog, brought to you by Ecogate, the leader in intelligent industrial
Dust
ventilation.
collection, it runs all day. Burning white, blowing cash away. Dust collection, dust settles in the main. Because I forgot to open the gate. No more. Turn your airflow into cash flow.
Okay, let's unpack this. If you're involved in industrial operations, you know the constant challenge, right? Managing complex systems efficiently, keeping costs down, ensuring safety, especially with dust collection. So today, we're diving deep into Ecogate's new dust collector controller. This is a pretty significant follow-up to their initial announcement back in May 2025. Our mission really is to understand how this technology isn't just, an upgrade, but how it genuinely elevates industrial dust collection for facilities like yours.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here, I think, is that this controller isn't just an incremental improvement, not at all. It fundamentally redefines how these industrial dust collectors are controlled, monitored, and importantly, protected. It's really about leveraging intelligent automation to simplify what used to be incredibly complex and often pretty costly operations.
Intelligent automation. It sounds powerful, definitely. And simplifying complexity is always the goal. But, lots of systems promise intelligence. What's a common integration pitfall, maybe, that Ecogate has engineered its way around here? What makes this genuinely different?
That's a really good question, because the true insight here isn't just simplicity itself, it's how it achieves it without needing specialized expertise on your end. It connects directly with Ecogate's existing Greenbox control unit and their PowerMaster VFDs, that's variable frequency drives, for precise motor speed control. It uses Modbus RTU, which is, a standard industrial communication protocol. Pretty straightforward. But here's the real game changer, I think. List box programming.
List box programming.
Yeah, you can configure the whole system right from the Greenbox interface. It essentially democratizes advanced dust collection control. This means your own on-site team can fine-tune and optimize the system. They don't need expensive custom software. They don't need constant visits from PLC technicians. And that directly slashes long-term operational costs and, crucially, downtime.
Wow. Okay. So it really empowers the on-site team. That feels like a huge benefit for just day-to-day operations. So beyond that smart integration, you mentioned real-time monitoring and preventing problems. Can you give us an example? Like, where might an older system fail, but this controller gives you that crucial early warning?
Absolutely. The system gives you this complete real-time view. It aggregates data from all the critical sensors like fan pressure, filter pressure, air velocity, volume, even temperature.
Okay, comprehensive.
Right. But what's really ingenious is its calibrated air quality sensor. Now, this isn't just for general air quality monitoring. It ingeniously doubles as an instant proactive defense against costly broken bag failures.
So it spots filter problems immediately.
Exactly. It transforms standard monitoring into an immediate alert system, gives you critical lead time to act before it becomes a major issue. And all this data feeds into built-in safety logic. So it proactively supports other systems too, like your factory fire alarms, spark detection systems, and critical motor failure monitoring, like airlock zero speed detection. That checks if components like airlocks are actually turning, flagging blockages instantly.
Right.
It all helps prevent that costly downtime and just ensures a safer environment overall.
That's incredibly thorough oversight. So we've covered the intelligence, the data gathering, but the real muscle behind dust collection is the motors, right?
Right.
How does this controller manage all the different motors? You've got the airlock, cleaning arm, maybe a cleaning pump, maybe transport fan. What are the benefits of handling them all with VFDs?
Well, using VFDs for every single motor offered really significant advantages. First off, they ensure a smooth motor startup and shutdown. That drastically reduces the peak current draw, which utilities often charge more for, and it lessens mechanical stress on all your equipment. Big win there.
Right, less wear and tear.
Exactly. Plus, you get live readouts, voltage, current, power, speed for each motor. This enables condition-based diagnostics. So you can detect issues early, like maybe a locked motor or a broken belt, before it causes a major breakdown. Honestly, our extensive field experience consistently shows VFDs offer much greater long-term reliability than the old traditional electromechanical contactors. That's why we've gone with full VFD integration.
Makes sense.
And beyond just controlling individual motors, the real intelligence kicks in with how the system orchestrates them all together.
Okay. So it's not just about starting and stopping individual parts. It's the coordination. the bigger picture. What does that intelligent sequencing actually look like in practice?
Precisely. The system operates entirely on demand, right? It coordinates with the green box to automate start and stop sequences based purely on your actual production activity. So for startup, to reduce that peak electrical demand we talked about, the motors activate in a specific delayed order, usually farthest downstream first, with maybe a 3-second delay between each one.
Okay, staggered start.
Yeah. And then when workstations go idle, the main fan stops first. But the internal components, they get a delayed shutdown, typically 5, maybe 10 minutes later, to make sure all the material is cleared out of the system.
Ah, so it cleans itself out before stopping fully.
Right. This whole on-demand, intelligently sequenced operation, it significantly reduces energy consumption, cuts down unnecessary runtime, and minimizes mechanical wear. It's smarter all around.
That level of smart sequencing sounds like it could genuinely save a lot on energy bills and maintenance headaches.
Yeah.
But, every facility is unique. How adaptable is this system? Does it avoid needing those bespoke, often really expensive custom software solutions for every specific scenario?
That's exactly what it's designed for. Avoids that completely. The system is incredibly flexible, it's configurable to your exact operational needs, and crucially, without ever needing custom software programming. It uses programmable logic and flexible I/O, that's input-output, just how it talks to other devices to support a really wide range of scenarios. For example, it can handle automatic container switching if you have multiple bins. It can coordinate control across several dust collectors that might share a common transport system, or even like cold weather antifreeze logic to protect components if you're operating in low temperatures.
Practical.
The key takeaway is it truly molds to your specific plant requirements. It solves that common headache of having to force your operations to fit a rigid control system. It works the other way around. So if we sort of connect this to the bigger picture, this Ecogate controller delivers, well, unparalleled intelligence, visibility, and protection for your dust collection. It genuinely simplifies the whole management process, enhancing both safety and operational efficiency by taking away the complexity and putting control back into the hands of your operators.
This really raises an important question then, doesn't it? As systems become this integrated, this intuitive, how might we see the role of on-site maintenance and even operational planning evolve in industrial settings? Not just in dust collection, but more broadly across different sectors. Definitely something to mull over.